wonderful gathering of beautiful, wonderful people.
2 thumbs up. That's all I can say.
You can feel the buzz that's in the air is just completely electrifying, overwhelming.
We all went to the reunions, and the reunions just weren't enough now. They were looking back, and they were just a gathering. We wanted something with a little bit more structure and substance.
Because we spend so much time together at reunions, but we hardly know anything about what people are up to. What are they, what are they doing in their career? What are they studying? What's their ambition?
We're setting up for the Kuli Mela at the top of the hill by the Prabhupada Palace. This is where the stage will be. Another kind of fun dancing and singing and buzz.
It's inspiring the coolies, it's networking everyone, getting everyone inspired.
Actually, I had one pithy statement that I liked, which was, my mission statement is to discover a mission statement.
It's very rare that we can all get together and actually try to help one another spiritually, economically, mentally, emotionally.
Connecting gurukuls from all around the world.
It's such a huge, important event to attend.
At the moment, we're registering people, getting them sorted for the weekend. That involves finding out what they're interested in, finding out where they're from, giving them packs, letting them know all the different courses that there are.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We have writing workshops, we got yoga workshops, we have a wonderful presentation on kirtan.
Huge amount of organization.
A lot of times these mantras are used for a preamble into a kirtan, or also a lot of times they're used in a section of kirtan in which is called katham, in which a long expository piece is played at the crescendo of the rag.
There's so many places I could be right now, and I'm just glad that I'm here.
Tons of people coming from around the world, get to meet new faces.
Just about every Gurukuli in the world is trying to head over here this weekend.
This is the backdrop for the Kuli Mela. It's a group project that we're doing, kind of an installation for now, and then we're going to celebrate it tonight while we're all dancing and chanting as immortalized by this people.
This guy here having a good time.
We the best on the cards.
Right now, there's 6 teams, and 3 teams are going to be eliminated.
Just lost 2-0.
We got to beat another team to be in the final round, which we are going to do.
Organized by delegating. Yeah, it was actually really easy because so many devotees came forward and wanted to do it, and they were thanking me for the service.
To hang out with all these good people. Look at these people. They're so nice. Everybody's so sweet here, Do some service for Krishna, The whole nine. It's fun. It's entertaining.
It's a great place to really interact.
Yeah, but in a Krishna consciousness.
And just have fun and sing old songs.
Well, we were always planning for 500. It's probably a good time to do a count. We ran out of these, which means we have more than 400. We were expecting maybe 100 people today. So if this doubles tomorrow, it's going to be ecstatic, but hard to manage. It's all good.
I've noticed, I hang out with a lot of people, not just devotees, everybody, and definitely Hare Krishna devotees, Krishna conscious are probably the most wonderful people you'll meet. They're just the best.
I have friends all over the world. Just because I'm a devotee, I don't think I would have that normally.
I guess the biggest thing that drew me to Kuli Mela was the thought of gurukulis getting together to do something progressive, proactive,
The theme of today is spiritual and community development.
We need to have institutions and structures to facilitate and serve our communities.
Personal integrity. People should look to us the way they look to Mormons. Oh, the Hare Krishnas, all those people are great integrity.
Tired of being the only youth minister. I don't want to be the only youth minister. I'd like to share that with all of you here. And please get involved. Thank you.
I just want to say there are so many voices that aren't in this room, that don't feel comfortable being in this room, and yet they still look at this room. They're sometimes here even though they don't want to be here, and sometimes they're not here, and they never want to be here. And we can never forget them, and we have to find a way to bring them back into this group, because this is an amazing experience.
I want my children to be raised in a healthy Krishna-conscious environment, in a healthy Krishna-conscious institution. And I'm just hoping someone on this panel can address how that might happen.
Such great emphasis on projects without real prioritization of the people in the projects. Bhakti is about relationships, personal relationships, putting the person first. If we emphasize projects, what will often happen is we develop a wonderful project, but after some time, there's nobody left in it. There will be a Hare Krishna explosion in America if your generation just takes the baton. Don't wait for us to give it to you. Take risks and do it, and you will definitely be divinely empowered with great success.
What we have here, it's the Kuli Mela Kids Camp. We feel as the organizers that it's a very important part to give the next generations a positive experience, that when they come to festivals, that there's a focus on them, and that energy and experiences are given to them so that they want to keep coming back.
Can you say Kuli Mela?
We went to the Prabhupada's Palace of Gold.
From their very birth, they're so empowered. They're just, vibrant, radiant with beauty and intelligence and charisma and Krishna consciousness just naturally flowing out from them. So we're very encouraged by that.
So we're making mock stained glass pieces. It turns out like real stained glass, which is really cool, but you don't have to go through all the time and effort of making an actual stained glass piece, but you get a beautiful piece of artwork that looks like a stained glass piece.
People talk about business and they say Maya, and it's still the frame mind of many of our, older generation, and it's complete nonsense. I mean, it says so clearly, in the Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada talks about, Krishna says it, what the work is of, a Vaishya is cow protection and business. It says that, but I never hear it. In a lecture, I always hear cow protection. Yeah, we have to get the cows, and we have to have the cow protection, and this facility and that. And there's never any talk about the business, but it's there right alongside it in the same sentence,
We grew up on a completely different platform. We can think completely open. And I think that's really key.
Vedic culture is based on the idea that we have strong economic development, that there's wealth, that there's prosperity. And with that prosperity, we can invest in the quality of life, both individually and as a society. Education is so key and vital to having any kind of understanding of finance, especially coming out of, this movement. And how we can create a mentor system whereby people who want to start a business, how can they talk to people who already are in business and give advice and consultation and direct them.
What really excites me about this whole idea of Kuli Mela is us getting together and starting to think of the future and how we can do it.
We are preparing mentally and physically for a fashion show, which is coming up. It's going to be the last performance on stage tonight.
The fashion show is going to be so hot. Paris Hilton, never that hot. It's just going to be hot.
We came up with the idea that we should have Gurukulis modeling Gurukuli designs, because we do know quite a few Gurukuli designers.
Hello, Gurukulis! There's some Gurukulis out there. And what about some of the dhotis some of you people wear? I mean, I saw a dhoti, I swear it was all border. There was so much border on this dhoti, there was a National Guardsman on one side of him and 3 Mexicans on the other side.
And he wept like a child when he saw the deities. He turned his life around and became a devotee. Now he wants to go back to God, it's just like you and me. I sing the tale of his father's quest. His body recovered so he can dance with the best. Krishna put him to the test. My man made it through, and you never know. Now he might be sitting next to you.
It's really actually tough to throw a Gurukuli off his game. You know, you can't throw a Gurukuli so easily. Well, there's actually one way you can throw a Gurukuli. It doesn't happen that often, but it usually happens right when they're meeting somebody, you know. Starts off innocently enough, you know, hi, nice to meet you, but then the zinger question comes in that all Gurukulis fear. So, where are you from? Where am I from? Oh, no. All right. All right, I was born in Delaware, but then when I was 2, we moved to Alachua. We lived there for about 1.5 years before moving to Dallas. After 2 years in Dallas, we had enough of that, so we moved to India. We lived for 4 months in Vrindavan, 6 months in Mayapur, 5 months in Jaipur, and 2 months in the Ganges. No, not near the Ganges. No, not on the Ganges, in the Ganges. We started up in Rishikesh and floated down to Benares. Once we hit land in Benares, we lived there for several weeks before moving back to the States, where we lived for 3 days each in LA, Detroit, New York, Potomac, and New Vrindavan. Then I turned 7. Where am I from? Take your bloody pick, amigo! Thanks, I'm Yadunath Das. Srila Prabhupada ki jai!
If you try to hold me back, my soul will have to rise up again. Smack you in the face again, until the beat comes back in again. Let the beat come back till the end. Won't you tell me what happened? 21 centuries lay in front of me. Let your mind rest at ease, cure your disease. The Hare Krishna recipes. And if you will, come make it so. If you come feel.
Thanks for the Ghost Brothers and our band, Columbus.
for the first generation of Gurukulis, I think if they see an event like this, they can see how it was actually worth something. All that sacrifice was for something, because this generation of Gurukulis, they have things that we didn't have, and we can help create a culture of people who are like loved and cared for and supported and raised with a heart.
Just really a little stepping stone for us, but it's just to try and open the door to looking towards what we can do in the future.
You know, here's what we're capable of now. Here's where we can rise to, and I think we exceeded our expectations.
This says, award for services to the Vaishnava youth community in recognition of Manu Prabhu with appreciation from his peers. Now, let me point out, we don't want one Manu, we want 1,000,000 Manus. So actually, this certificate should be the first of 1,000,000.
Another very important, wonderful mother who this festival actually could not have happened at all without her vision, experience, guidance, and just straight up hard work. Mother Jaishree!
I just want to say that I'm just very honored to know all of you. I feel so fortunate. I think you're so great.
I told them my mission statement is to discover our mission statement, and it is actually Kuli. And Kuli means servant, and we need to take this on and become coolies of everyone. So Karmi coolies, and devotee coolies, and Krishna coolies, and Prabhupada coolies.
I've had people coming up to me just constantly thanking us for doing this.
Even this event itself is evidence that Gurukulis are taking more and more responsibility as we're maturing.
I think it was so successful. I mean, there was a Bhajan Kutir pumping out the holy name how many hours a day? That's just one level of success. There was prasad, there was so much love and appreciation, so many people got to meet and learn about each other.
I hope that this will help us to be more inspired to help in temples, to help each other, to stay in contact with each other, to inspire each other.
We can achieve something if we have a belief, if we have a vision.
To really involve Gurukulis more is for Gurukulis to just take initiative, just like these guys did. No one would have done this Mela. So they're trying to do something they think is important.
We should start now. And I think this is a good starting point, Kuli Mela.
How was Kuli Mela?
Beautiful. Ecstatic.
Do it again.
Amazing. Fulfilling.
I feel unified here.
Wow.
It's good to see so many people coming out of that saying, what can I do? How can I help?
Soul shaking. Most awesome thing I've ever seen.
Fun.
Legendary.
Beautiful and awesome. We had such a blast. Life-changing.
I want to do it again.
Surreal. In a nice way.
Rockin'!
Just inspiring to see all the people who grew up in the Hare Krishna movement getting together and celebrating their life.
I feel like a lot of support out there.
It was a little overwhelming, meeting all kinds of new people, having a hard time remembering names.
Beautiful.
The best experience ever. Loved it. Every little bit.
Excellent, but I'm so tired, but it was great.
I'm so impressed with all the guys who organized it. Really, really awesome. It was good.
Some of the best live music I've ever experienced in my life.
Kuli Mela was fantastic.
It was amazing. Good experience.
Well, more positive things were done instead of just gathering and partying.
It's great to get together with all our friends and have such a good Krishna consciousness.
It was an experience of a lifetime. Fabulous.
It's the best festival so far.
It was fantastic. You got to play basketball, sports,
Lots of chanting, lots of good associations.
It was great. It was great.
Kirtan especially. That was the highlight.
Prashadam, dude!
You can't forget Prashadam. You got
Best
top
part.
here, rice.
Best part, Prashadam.
I can feed some to the camera.